Whether catching this live on twitch.tv or as a VOD after the fact over on YouTube, to another stream here on the channel. My name's Brady and I'll be your host this evening. We're back with more kind of sort of late night Mario's Galaxy. The last title in the Mario 3D All-Stars pack, meaning we're almost done with this interesting little re-release from the Nintendo Vault. I don't think we're going to be able to beat the game tonight, as even though we've only got 23 more stars to collect, technically 24 if we were to go through an entire second playthrough, which we won't on stream at the very least. I may run through a second time and then very quickly at the start of a future broadcast, like, show you the little reward we get. A lot of those stars are tied to the post-game Purple Coin collection missions, which tend to take just a little bit longer. Hello, Bunny, welcome to the stream. And in fact, we can't unlock those missions until we complete the base game. We've got 2 more galaxies to take care of, only one really substantial one, and that's this, the game's resident lava stage, Melty Molten Galaxy. It's the very last, like, considerable obstacle left in our path, and I really enjoy this stage, generic though it is. Oh man, the Sinking Lava Spire. This is a great mission. This entire galaxy has tremendous visuals and set-piece design. We've had, a synthesis of Arctic and volcanic climates earlier in the game in the Freeze Flame Galaxy, but I don't think Mario Galaxy 1 gives us a really solid ice stage, or snow-themed stage, which is perfectly fine by my mark, but Galaxy 2 will give us a really solid one. And I believe it has a lava stage as well that's just fine, not quite this good, but alright. Bunny says, I got back on Sunshine because I wanted to practice something. I ended up being able to pull off a skip that's actually extremely hard to do in the Switch version, so I'm proud of myself. Of course, you should be. It took about, I want to say, 23 or so tries. As speedrunning skips go, that's actually not uncommon. Some people will run a game, like on stream or what have you, hundreds of times trying to get the luck necessary to land one skip. Believe me, it's a hobby that requires a great deal of patience. And yeah, it sounds like you're good to go as soon as you get your tripod. Alright. How do we get over there, though? Oh, no, we're going to have to make our way over to the volcano at any rate. Never mind. I believe this is the only time in the entire game we hear this particular track currently playing, the Melty Molten theme, and it is stunning. As I said, I've never played this game with headphones on before, so I've never really stopped to appreciate exactly how good so much of the incidental score that didn't exactly go big online, like, say, the Godek Galaxy or Gusty Garden Galaxy themes did. How good so much of this is. It is an incredibly well-done soundtrack. Now, we could have dropped down into that second launch star, and I have a feeling, or sling star, and I have a feeling we may have to do so later. That's a gorgeous little set piece. Let's avoid flinging ourselves into the sun. Wait, Hungry Luma. What do you need? How many you need? 80. Damn it, we're too short. Can we pick up any around here, or did we just lose it? Hold on. Could always come back for it, of course, but... maybe we can pick up a couple along the Polestar path and go back? Yep. That's all I needed. So let's take on the secret star right off the bat, shall we? Now, I don't remember what the secret star in this stage is at all, but we shall discover together. Okay, so what is it going to become? Oh, I see. It's another, like, little lava and tar-covered planetoid. So we're going to have to collect star chips here, or... Oh! With a tide of lava. I dig that. So we're going to have to make our way along these paths as long as they're raised. And yikes, yikes. Oh, shit. Wow, okay. So we've got no time at all to make it from dry patch to dry patch. Indicated by these kind of white patches of soil. Long jumps are gonna be our friends here. Oh. Okay, okay. Just stand on top of the fire bar here and we should be good to go. There we are. Let's go ahead and grab the life shroom just in case. I don't think we'll need it, but... Late game fire stage does wonders to ruin one's ability to control the character, so I'd rather be safe than sorry. And the world itself isn't that large, so it turns out these long jumps can really help us cover ground very quickly. Oh, oh, oh. That's alright. That last geyser launched us straight up into the last silver star. And where's our star going to land? In the middle of the lava sea. Okay. There we are. Not too bad, all told. Now we can go back through and actually collect the star on the lava spire. That should bring us up to 98, I want to say? Yeah. Like I said, we've really been clicking them off over the past couple of days. Still haven't unlocked the last Hungry Luma Galaxy, though. Oh, there's a speed run in the Dreadnought Galaxy. Okay. I forgot. We never did get its comet to show last night. And I have a feeling I know what it is. Yep. We're fighting Top Maniac for a 4th time. Because the first few were just so good. Oh, hold on. Oh, thought I totally misplaced my drink. Bunny says, as soon as I sent the Shine Get message, I got an email from Nintendo saying I earned Nintendo points. Hey, right on. For purchasing something, I would imagine, or... Oh, and we've got 6 minutes to do this. That's very generous. Alright, let's just spin these suckers into the laser field. 1... 2, 3. There we are. Oh, Bunny says Hanukkah time. Oh, okay, right on. I was just telling you that you still have them and can spin them. I got you. This, I believe, is the last we'll see of the top men, unless they show up in Bowser's final galaxy. I don't believe they do, however. Right, and the little red top man was not here in the original run of this stage, if you recall. It was just us and the harmless green one. Come on now. That's the way. There we are. Now I've just got to get across to my... Yikes. Oh, God! It chases us down. Just gotta get across to the launch star, and now we have to evade the cannonade. Right. Easier said than done. Life Shroom, hello! You're a sight for sore eyes. That'll do us. I managed to make it through this section largely by luck the first time around. Yep. What the... No. we made that. One of those cannonballs hit us technically as we passed it, or after we passed it. It's alright. We can make it. Weave. Weave. Huh. Perfect. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a coin. I think it's a coin that's in this chest. Right? Yeah. And for once, the little extra bit of health is going to be helpful. Well, I say that. There's also a life room that we can use to just top ourselves off. Bunny says, I didn't purchase anything. It was just telling me, I have so many points and nothing to spend them on. Oh, not true. There's a ton of great releases out right now, many of which I'm sure would be perfectly affordable if you've got just a score of points. Oh wow, we already made it here. There's the aforementioned Fire Emblem Three Houses that, I mean, has at least 1 or 2 DLC packs out now, and will definitely give you all you need, or more than enough value for your money. Oh god. There's, I'm fairly certain that they've been porting lots of old-school Nintendo games to the Switch eShop lately. Could be wrong about that, though. There's, was it the Trials of Mana or Secret of Mana remake? Kirby Star Allies, if you've not played that, that's a perfectly competent little platformer. Breath of the Wild, of course, which probably won't ever be on sale on the eShop, but is available and affordable. Oh no, Bunny says I only have like 800 gold points. Okay, okay. Which is like a few dollars worth. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know about anything that you may appreciate that would be in that range. I don't even think that's enough for Bayonetta, which is definitely something you would not like. Well, that was characteristically easy. Now we should finally be done with Top Maniac. Okay, you've got Star Allies. There you go. That is some pretty good stuff, and also receives substantial post-launch support. So I'm a fan. Now let's try taking on the Lava Spire in earnest. God, I love this galaxy so much. Difficult relative to everything else in the game, I should say. But not absurdly so. A theme we've actually not really seen before at length, in Galaxy anyhow. And one that wouldn't show up like this again in the duology. Potobos leaping from the lava don't really have much chance of hitting us here, which is as intended, I think. They're mainly supposed to be like set decoration. Yeah, Bunny says extremely easy, though. I've beaten it several times. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, they are quite easy. Kirby games in general, but very well made. Actually, production on Star Allies, as just about all Kirby games, I believe, was led by Masahiro Sakurai of Smash Bros. Fame, who also served as the lead on one of my favorite games of all time, Kid Icarus Uprising, which, if you happen to have a 3DS, is extremely deserving of your time and attention. just a gem of a game with phenomenal story and lore and characters. And gameplay, of course. Though that's secondary for me, as always. Oh, on the Switch, you've also got Luigi's Mansion 3, which, while relatively costly, is an absolute gem of a game that every console owner should look into. And which I intend on covering... Yikes. Yikes! Didn't notice the little Podobo leaping from one planet to the next. Okay. Okay, whoop! This will send us back down to the main landmass. Almost into some kind of... Oh no, that was the Top Man saucer. Looks like we finally brought it down. This shot, Mario cresting over the sea of lava while jets of flame arc overhead, was used extensively in promotional material. Which makes sense, I mean, it's quite striking. Now all we have to do is run around this little planetoid, grabbing 5 star chips, you know the drill. Not super dangerous, as it happens. Just don't run into the lava. There we go. Is this going to take us to the lava spire? Yes, it is, I think. Well, it's going to take us to an approach, like so. Now all we have to do is make it to the top, while the structures that comprise this little landmass slowly collapse around us. I absolutely love this. Let's do it. This reminds me of one of the final stages of the original Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, where you have to ascend a slowly collapsing laser turret in the heart of Russia's Krakara volcano. It also was not terribly difficult, but an incredible set piece. Oh, there we go. We have to destroy this section ourselves, so we can wall jump. And you'll see, unlike the flooding tower from the Desert Galaxy, this actually mandates us to move, or requires us to move, slightly expediently. I'm having to let a lot of star bits go, which just aggrieves me to no end. Bunny says, I love Luigi's Mansion 3. It's got the funny EGAD scientist man that made Flood. Certainly a positive, but I actually love it for its environments, and I guess the only decent term for them is bosses, or boss ghosts, but in the original Luigi's Mansion they were called portrait ghosts. Just a lot of personality and charm in that game. It also helps that Luigi's Mansion 3 is one of my first... or Luigi's Mansion, the original, was one of my very first console games as a child, and I loved it so dearly. Pity it's only been ported once since launch, and I want to say that was to the 3DS, maybe? Okay, we can finally unlock the final, Hungry Luma Galaxy. And we've got more than enough star bits to feed him. Now remember, the Hungry Luma Galaxies have by and large given us some pretty interesting little challenges. The, sweet-themed platforming course in the first dome, Kingfin's Trial, the, I want to say, hold on, Hungry Luma gave us either the Sand Spiral Galaxy or the Gringill Extermination Mission, one or the other. The Boo's Boneyard Galaxy was very kind of one note and maudlin, but the Snowcap Galaxy is just awful. It's a terrible anticlimactic way to conclude the game's phenomenal offering of stages. All we have to do is catch 3 star rabbits on a single planetoid. That's it. That's the whole game. This is what they're ending with. Incredibly disappointing. But let's get this over with. Bunny says, oh yeah, I love the game for itself, but I gotta reference Sunshine because I'm Bunny, and if I don't do it every 5 seconds, I'll combust. Alright, that's fine. So yeah, we've got a time limit, we've got to run down the star bunnies. I honestly do not care. We can use the cursor to kind of clear away this loosely packed snow and uncover a few secrets around the area, which we'll definitely need to catch at least one of the rabbits. They are all hidden, I should say, not exactly hidden, but bunkered down in different areas, which require different approaches, to be fair. But this just feels a little underwhelming all the same. Okay, is there a flip switch somewhere I'm missing? This one might actually take us a couple tries. Not gonna lie. Well, we've got those. Anything there? No. Anything? No. How are we supposed to acquire what I presume is a fire flower? I don't exactly see any flip switches. Yeah, there's no way in hell we're doing this time, but wait a minute. Are we supposed to maybe... No, there's no way. No. Man, I'm missing something. That's evident. Where the hell is it, though? Obviously, there's a gimmick to this in that you kind of can't catch any of the rabbits early on, as they're all secreted away beneath the snow. But we've no way to get the chest open. I don't think. Oh no, there's one in the hole. Alright, that's something. And we lose, meaning we lose a life, I believe. Somehow. Bunny says, I can't say much better about Sunshine's final level, to be fair. Corona Mountain's very underwhelming, but it still felt magical and special to me, so I guess that's all that truly matters. Yeah, sure. This is just... It's the same exact thing we did at the start of the game with a time limit. I've got nothing really positive to say about it. Yes, yes, yes. Can we catch you? If we can figure out how to get beneath the snow, we sure can. Let's always remember to check and see which one of these holes the one rabbit's in. I think it's to the far right area. And yes, the snow will continually fall and recover any area that we clear. Oh wait, there's one. If we somehow missed that one, I'm going to be quite surprised, actually. Okay, was that all of them? Well, I'll be. Okay, this gives us our fire flower. Thank you, God. And we can use this to absolutely clean house out here. Oh, there you are. No, you don't. That's one down. This gives us our Koopa Shell, which will allow us to access what I presume is, yep, the second rabbit. Fortunately, these seem much slower on their feet than the ones from earlier in the game. So, once we actually uncover them, they're much easier to deal with. There he is. Like, just compare this to, say, Deep Dark Galaxy or, Melty Molten, and you can understand where my frustration at the design of this stage comes from. Well, you're screwed. Yeah, if you run them into these little, recesses on the ends of the planet, they will be completely unable to escape, I believe. Bunny says the bunnies murdered you. And Corona Mountains just Noki-based boat mechanics, but with lava and insta-death. Not fun, but I was excited to beat the game for the first time, and I've not gone back since. I don't think I ever will again either, to be honest. Now, at the very least, this game does have a rock-solid actual final stage, which we'll see in just a bit. We've got 3 more stars to retrieve from Melty Molten Galaxy first, however. We've got its 2nd and 3rd standard star, and then, the Comet Star. And you can see that around the Comet Observatory, there are now these little red stars we can crack open if we're so inclined to fly about the place. God, that music just soothes the soul. It does sound like something from either a Disney Renaissance film or the Kingdom Hearts series original score, which tried and succeeded largely in capturing the grandeur and whimsy of a lot of those soundtracks. Alright. Bunny says, yeah, because you don't play Sunshine like I do. You don't like Sunshine like I do. You ain't playing the game religiously like I am, to be fair. I doubt you'll be returning to the game in general anytime soon, or at all. In general, or soon, certainly not. But remember, by, like, conventional standards, I like the game a lot. I just don't think I've ever met someone who is as fond of a very particular entry in a franchise as much as you do. I know lots of people who go really hard for Dark Souls, and I am in fact one of them. I know lots of people who are really, really hardcore fans of, like, Resident Evil as an entire series, or so on. Don't know anybody who's, like, just a massive fan of Dark Souls. For instance, Dark Souls 3 specifically, and can take or leave the others. Usually it's a franchise-based thing, I find. Then again, my favorite entries in that particular series happen to be most people's least favorites, so I'm no stranger to contrarianism. Let's spin that sucker, top off our health, and track down a fire flower. We're going to need to light the braziers to proceed. Oh yeah, and there's now a meteor shower that's consumed the entire galaxy. Might need to do something about that at some point, or not. Where's our fire flower? Hold on. A couple different ways we can do this. Either there's a fire flower, or we have to chase this thing into them. Right. Come on. Come on, little fire sprite. There we go. Thank you for your service, sir. Hey, Seth. Welcome to the stream. So glad to see you. And I hope you're doing well and able to relax after today's stream. Bunny says Sunshine specifically because it's unique. There's no other Mario game like it. It fits me the most, and the only one that fits me the most because there's nothing else that's like it, if that makes sense. Oh no, sure, that's fine. I get you. Got a 1-up, you know, just in case we need him. Whoop. That was close. There we are. I was afraid we'd have to take a hit there, but we made it. Now all we have to do is navigate across this, this platform, which may or may not start rotating at some point as we, like, yikes, push it into the lava. No? Nope, we've just got to run on through the shower then. I don't need no life shroom. We're gonna do this the hard way, or we're not gonna do this at all. That's 2. I absolutely love the look of these platforms, like formed out of cooled magma. The visuals of this galaxy in general are just very, very appealing. Oh! Mario, don't you dare. And 5. And yep, it'll be at the far opposite end of the... Oh, man! Oh, shoot! We got absolutely no horizontal movement out of that jump. Wasn't used to that, but alright, sure. The real difficulty posed by this galaxy and its challenges is in that contact with fire of any sort causes Mario to not only lose his feet, but start hopping around erratically, and in other words, will often put you at risk of incurring several hits consecutively, as opposed to just one and regaining your footing immediately. Alright, that's more like it. Now off to the satellite. Oh, and past a massive shower of meteors. I love that visual. I guess we have to guide a bullet bill into this. Bunny says, I don't know why Sunshine specifically is my favorite, but I guess that's just how God intended it. Now I'm just sitting here trying to think of reasons I like Sunshine and can't even put it into an actual coherent statement, because there's so much I could say. But I don't think there's a singular reason as to why. It could be something as simple as atmosphere, if we're being honest. Which is a lot of people's rationale behind selecting certain games as their absolute favorites. Just the way they feel, or the way they make them feel. That's perfectly valid. Come on now. Now we've got to kite the damn bullet bills all the way back to the opposite end of the satellite. With the fire sprites, that's a little bit of a tall order, but I think we can manage. Oh, come on. It's alright. They'll run out of sprites eventually. I shan't run out of patience. Whoop. There we go. That should be absolutely all of them over and done with. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so running along the inside of the curve is a bad idea. Oh, Seth says Poppy's watching too. That's so sweet. Hello, Poppy. Good evening, Poppy. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh! Oh, shoot. It's, a Starball course. I didn't remember this at all. And so it's all gonna be about balancing on these moving platforms and dodging meteors. Fun. Might not get this on our first try, but we did manage rolling Gizmo with Switch motion controls, so I'm pretty confident overall. Okay. We can do this. Just don't roll into the holes, it's that easy. Slightly less easy when there's two massive holes on either side of you. Oh, shoot, look at this. This might take a couple tries. Oh, hey! Just barely caught the edge. Seth says, and trying to slap Mario. It's okay, I'm sure Luigi's felt like that pretty often. Bunny says, if it makes me happy is a valid reason, there you go, that's my reason. And keep in mind that's an understatement, not even sharing the details. That's totally fine. I have a similar experience with the Sly Cooper series, although I can... And Luigi's Mansion, if we're being honest, although I can share particulars as to why I feel the games are well-designed or appeal to an audience, including myself, it ultimately boils down to I have very fond memories associated with them. More than anything else. In the case of Sly Cooper, though, it's mostly that from the second entry on, the franchise is basically Assassin's Creed with personality. Oh, no. Oh, this is gonna be a Daredevil run of the second mission, isn't it? It's not gonna be a boss fight for once. This might actually be tricky. Okay. Oh no, it's the Lava Spire. Still tricky, but we can manage. Is it just going to be the Lava Spire, though? Because I feel like we could do that pretty simply. Nope, it is the whole ass mission. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. It'll probably take me a couple, but we can do this. First world's pretty easy. Just avoid the lava sprites and collect star bits that I don't even need anymore. Why am I doing this? And you should be good to go. Yeah, not a problem there. Huh. Ha. Now wall jump, which feels so much better than it did in Mario 64. That's one of the big things, I think, that Sunshine really improved on, is they managed to get the physics for landing wall jumps to function way more consistently and accessibly. Honestly, it's amazing how Mario's control in every single 3D game, barring Land and World, which are kind of unique cases we'll talk about when I play 3D World, greatly improve the way he controls, or rather the way he feels, and just make for moment-to-moment traversal more enjoyable than the last. What? We didn't make contact with the sun? Okay, yep, fine, whatever. I guess if the ball makes rough remote contact with something, it counts. Alright, let's do this. And after this, it's just the Melty Molten boss, who, unfortunately, like the others in, the... What? Oh, fuck. Like the other bosses in this dome, the boss of this galaxy is unfortunately just reused from an earlier stage. I do wish they had developed some original creatures specifically for this series of domes, since so many of the galaxies have personality, but what can you do about it? And no, Bunny, I intentionally meant to refer to Sunshine, because the wall jump physics, or the process governing landing wall jumps in that game was vastly improved from Mario 64, where they tended to be especially finicky, and you had to approach walls at just such a right angle in order to land one successfully. Seth says, I don't want to hear the word sunshine ever again. I'm fine living in eternal darkness. Right there with you. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Okay. See the dark skies of this galaxy illuminated only by the heat radiated from the massive pools of lava which dominate its, I guess what would normally pass for landmass, but just its matter? Yeah, I'm cool with that. Or like Halloween Town from Nightmare Before Christmas, just put me on the first train. I'm alright with that. Now let's see if we can do this without getting ourselves killed in this section again. That... Fuck! Forgot about the... shit! Sorry. Sorry, we'll get it. Fortunately, collecting star bits will keep us stocked up on lives. Hey, Pansnake, welcome to the stream. I believe this is our first time seeing you with us, so if so, thank you so much for being here. I hope you've had a fantastic day, and we're grateful to have you in chat. Bunny says, my mom asked me a week ago why I like Sunshine so much and I could not give an answer. Again, this is also something I would be curious about, so I'm right there with her. And yeah, this is actually the hardest. Well, it wasn't when I was younger. When I was younger, the most difficult of the Daredevil Comet missions was probably Bouldergeist, but this is not far off. Just because there's so much you have to do without making a single mistake. There we go. Hold. 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 Good. Yes. Perfect. There we are. Okay. Is it showtime? Oh no, it's not. Alright, we've got star chips to collect. Ugh. There we are. I do like the idea that Starbits could just straight up pluck these guys out of the sky. Alright, good night, Seth. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll talk to you soon. And great work on stream today. We'll get completely caught up on chat after the mission. Sorry, just give me a minute. Now we've got to be so careful. And by so careful, I mean long jump like there's no tomorrow to get to the top of the course. Huh. Yep. Everything starts falling apart. Good. Go on, fall. Good. Ooh, that was close. Reckless. Not very smart. Which is okay, I'm just a professional educator. I don't have to be smart, that's fine. Okay, as long as the sprite doesn't get us, we should be good. Oh my god. Alright. That is good stuff. Now we can actually take on the boss properly. Bunny says, I could write an essay. That'll give me enough space to say what I need to. Sure, yeah. See if you could write a Google Doc tonight. Absolutely. You know, part of the quintessence of games criticism, at least in my mind, is being able to take your emotional or your instinctive response to an experience, in this case a piece of entertainment, and examine the underlying mechanics or elements of that thing for the root causes of the response you have. In other words, trying to determine, stop, sit back, look at something critically, and determine what parts are causing you happiness, or stress, or anger, or what have you. And yeah, they just bring Dino Piranha back as the final obstacle before Bowser, because I honestly don't know. I don't know why there's so much reused content near the end. We've got this brilliant galaxy, just like with Dreadnought, but we just have recycled bosses. The only difference here is Dino Piranha will occasionally wreath itself in flame and therefore be invulnerable to attack. And I want to say it will also leave a little trail behind, a little trail of flame behind it. Oh, well, we're screwed. Or maybe not. Hold on. One up. There we are. Bunny says, well, I just hit 45 Sunshine Switch hours. Can we get to 50? I think we can. I am quite certain you can. Oh, this time we'll be heading around the volcano's side. Let's just avoid those sinking platforms altogether. She also says, Petey's brother, that's right. But yeah, I'll take a look. We finally figure out why I'm obsessed with Sunshine. Please do. Can also just be something about the right game or film or series or what have you coming into your life at the exact right time, such as to serve as kind of comfort food, either to help you relax in times of stress or serve as a comfort in a time of great sorrow or something like that. That's why, even though I'm not the biggest fan of the series, I still have this very strong attachment to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag to this day. Alright, hold on. Maybe we're meant to defeat all the sprites or something? There's not that many of them this time, so I can see that. Yep, there we are. This will allow us to go on to the next landmass. This is the one that slowly rotates, right. So we've got to navigate the landmass while also dodging these arcs of flame shooting out from the seas of lava. Cool looking set piece, not the hardest thing in the world. Oh, this is an interesting looking planet, to be certain. Okay, 2D, collecting star chips, avoid falling into the planet's molten core. Can do. What? Oh, jeez. I thought we would have caught that. This is a cute little mechanism. Coin. Almost coin. Hi. There we go. Okay, last two are right here. I don't care if we're gonna fall into the lava, we got what we need. What? No! Okay, okay. Nice and easy, nice and calm. Just need to jump on the next green platform, like so. Whoa! Whoa! Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, we'll take the life stream, why not? It might actually be a little bit helpful now. Kudos on Galaxy for giving us a stage dangerous enough to warrant use of live streams pretty regularly, as opposed to as an exception to the rule. Ah! Let's try this again. There we are. And Bunny, I'm sure of that. I'm sure it does play some significant role. I would put money on it. Okay, let's use the power of Sling Stars to get the hell out of here. More beautiful visuals to accompany us. This whole galaxy, and especially its transitions from one area to the next, are just feasts for the eyes. We don't need to buy anything from you, Luma. Off we go, and straight to the boss battle. Let's do this. We just have to wait for the flames on the tail to extinguish themselves, and we can crack this sucker open, and my goodness does it look better with this, black and red color palette. Black, red, and orange, I should say. Very nice. So aside from having to time your hits, this is largely the same exact fight. I believe now it may start leaving a trail of flame behind it, though? Yes. One more hit and we should be good. Oh, and it's spitting fireballs. I actually totally forgot it does that. Oh. And I believe the interval during which you can smack its tail grows shorter and shorter. There we go. And that's it. The last regular star not tied to a purple comet, I believe, in the entire game. Unless Bowser's going to give us one more. I'm not sure if he does. But at any rate, there we go. We have earned a whopping... Is that going to be 106? No, 104. We have 16 left. Bunny says, I'm getting flashbacks to the Goopy Inferno, where I was so sure I could pull off that speedrun strat to finish the level quickly, without even knowing how to do the strat at all. I learned my lesson. Learn the strats before trying them. You'll get burnt by icky paint like Goop. Yeah, that's true for any speedrun. And typically in the speedrunning world, in order to succeed, you kind of have to learn through failure, like repeated failure time and again and again and again. Because the way I've heard a lot of people explain it, like to me or like in interviews, is that so much of speedrunning beyond a certain point when you really get well acclimated with a game is about muscle memory and just feeling your way through a stage or a series of maneuvers and not actually focusing on what's happening on the screen in front of you, more often than not. Like it becomes a rhythm. Like performing a form or a kata in martial arts. Okay, I think we're ready to go fight Bowser, seeing as there's nothing else we can do. Yes, to the center of the universe! To Galaxy's last stage, which is... I mean, it's no Bowser's Kingdom, but it's pretty good! I know we've got plenty of side projects to handle first, but I cannot wait to play Odyssey for you guys. And hell, I might set up the sensor bar and play Mario Galaxy 2 on the Wii U at some point. Because I do have it, I can actually look over in my cabinet and see just beneath the God of War collection, of all things, my original Wii copies of Galaxy and Galaxy 2. So with God on his side, Mario is going to be sent to the construction site of Bowser's newest galaxy. Let's see, I forget the name of this one. The first was Bowser's Galaxy. Oh no, this is Bowser's Galaxy Reactor. What on earth was the first one then? Because I know the second was Bowser's Dark Matter Generator, maybe? Doesn't matter. Anyhow, what a name for a final stage in a Mario game, huh? The Fate of the Universe. Oh, I love this. This is sick. Also, I probably should have mentioned this a bit earlier than, you know, the final stage of the game, but I have always been a massive fan of any aesthetics with, like, a celestial, or astral theme. And so these games really hit a sweet spot for me. Now, these spotlights serve as transient gravity fields. They will allow us to affix ourselves to the end of the beam only so long as we remain in it. After which point, or after we leave, the regular pull of gravity will exert its influence over us once again. So another Bowser stage, another fun little way the game plays with gravity. Bunny says, judging by how Mario Sunshine is my second home, I learn speedrun strats willingly and quickly. Past couple of nights I've just been watching speedrun tutorials and absolutely sucking in all information I can. Speedrunning tutorials, or like tutorials of advanced, like sequence breaking or things like that in video games, are usually amazing to my eyes. It's incredible how knowledgeable some people or some communities can become. Now, in place of launch stars, more often than not here, we're going to use these special tractor beams to travel from planet to planet. Ah, here's the world that... No, this isn't the one that rotates. We've got rotating platforms. That might be what I was thinking of. Melty Molten taught us all about this. It already tutorialized us in how to handle these. Helpfully. It's a breathtaking array of set pieces we're traveling through, though. I love the Galaxy Reactor. And here we've got the automatically assembling, like, self-generating pathways from space junk reappearing, but this time as a massive assemblage of ice blocks. How cool is that? No pun intended. I, actually feel like I appreciate this stage way more than I did when I was younger. Because while, yes, visually or aesthetically, it's nothing new, it's not just straight-up lava-themed like many Bowser stages are, so that's a plus. It is like a greatest hits of the biomes you've explored throughout the game, and the mechanics you learned there. As a simple little final exam stage goes, this is actually really well done, I feel. Along the sand planet? Is this going to be a Polestar area? No! Oh, look at the luminescence on these platforms, though. I love that. I'll tell you what, the original release really pushed the graphical capabilities of the Wii to their bursting point. Oh, yikes. Now that's one way to do it. Bunny says, you don't say. I've always been a fan of tropical and happy things. Matches Sunshine perfectly. My first ever video game was a tropical game set on an island. Oh, Dog Island for the Wii! Oh, the Game Grumps did a partial playthrough of that years and years ago. And, oh boy. They eviscerated the writing. It was a hilarious playthrough, made great fodder for YouTube. I tend to be a fan of a lot of different types of aesthetics. The supernatural, particularly the eldritch, like old-school cosmic horror, right up my alley. It's why, even though mechanically it's far from my favorite Souls-like, Bloodborne has a visual and artistic flair that I just can't deny. Let's see, I'm also quite fond of Arabian art, architecture, and culture. Ditto for Chinese art, architecture, and culture, more than probably any other. Central and South Asian aesthetics more generally. Oh, here we have Bonsai Bills making their first appearance in quite some time in the game, I believe. We just gotta make our way to the other end of this little lava corridor. We cannot detonate them with star bits, but, you know, we can try. Oh, no, you don't. That's it. That's it. Oh, shit. Almost there, though. We are almost to the end of the galaxy reactor, believe it or not. It's not a super long stage. And now it's just us and Bowser. Oh, and Bowser Jr. shows up one last time. Bunny says, I remember that game. I barely remember that game, but I remember there were dogs on a beach and 3-year-old me ate that shit up. I would imagine so, yeah. Definitely something with kid appeal. Pretty sure there was something in the game that scared me, not sure what it was. I just remember being scared of something and not going near specific areas of the game. I don't think I made any progression. Huh. I don't remember anything from the Game Grumps playthrough that could be relevant, although it's been ages and ages since I've watched any of their stuff. And maybe one day I'll replay Dog Island and see what's up? Yeah. Be sure to report back to us if you do. You know what, y'all? We just may beat this tonight, depending on how bad the purple coin missions get. A couple of them I remember being really nasty, but we might be able to get all 120 stars and save the last star that we need to play through the game again for, and for the far future. Okay, so this is just like the run-up to our first Bowser fight, save that Bowser Jr. is shelling us this time. We don't need the 1-up, we've got like 99 lives, or 98. Okay. Time for the final confrontation with Bowser, and it's basically the same exact fight again. Right, so he's planning on creating his own galaxy, and is actually well on his way. We had to pass through a series of artificial satellites on the way here. So we start off fighting the big guy here, and you may notice, oh wait, there are no little glass panels for him to shatter. No, he's going to turn himself into a boulder, and we have to smack his exposed visage when he rolls around to us, just like we would do to shatter a regular boulder. Bunny says, I'm happy to see Bowser Jr. here. Yeah, he features in both Galaxy games. He returns in the second one, and does fight the player more directly in that game. And, it's Mama Peach. He's got Mama Peach in his airship. I just thought of the joke. Yeah, Junior's just holding on to her for the time being. What? He didn't hit us, though. We made contact with a thorn bush. Alright, that's fine. What? No, sorry, I made contact with him. That would have destroyed any regular boulder. Maybe the timing's off. There we go. And now we just go to town on him. Eventually, he'll transport us to the actual galaxy reactor, and there we finish him off in the style of the earlier fights. I do appreciate they kind of tried to change things up here. It's something new, not much, but something. Yep, here we go. Or no, sorry, now we have to do something else. Sorry, I got this totally wrong. I think it might be Galaxy 2 where his final fight is virtually the same exact thing. What we need to do is, Christ, smack into him with these green pustules, the little bulbous plants. And we should be good to go. Good. Doing terribly at this. God damn it! This isn't even hard. I'm just choking. There it is. Thank you. Once more, and then I think we move on to the final phase. That's it. Well, at least they ask you to use several of the tricks you've learned for interacting with different objects throughout the game in this fight. That's something. And now here we are, at the core of Bowser's new galaxy. There we go. Background music for this is pretty solid, I must say. Once more. Or possibly twice, not entirely sure. Ooh, we actually jumped over him. That was admittedly kind of impressive. There we go. This is easier than phase 2. Alright. Once more, right? Uh-huh. Oh, no, that's it. That's Mario Galaxy 1 over and done with. So I was totally wrong. That fight does change up the mechanics, even if slightly, and test the player on a few different skills they learn throughout the journey. Not bad. Better Bowser fight than the first 2 games offered us. It's a better Bowser fight than 64's, if only in that it's more complex and tests the player's different skills, and it's far better than Sunshine's final battle in that we actually have a fight here instead of a quick little obstacle course. Yeah, no. Bunny says Corona Mountain Bowser's quaking in his boots at how much better this boss fight is. Yeah, this is much better. The Bowser fights in Odyssey are pretty solid too. Galaxy 2's are very visually impressive, but mechanically there's not a lot to them. They're alright. It's never explained how Bowser Jr. managed to capsize his airship, but alright. And now, guided by the light of the Grand Star, we return to the Comet Observatory, and potentially to home for our heroes, which, why on earth would you do that? You could explore these wacky worlds until the end of time. I would never go home if you slapped me on an observatory, traveling amidst the stars with myriads of, like, alien worlds and new sights to discover. Bowser not only survives this, but, and I swear this is essentially the plot, somehow ascends to godhood by the time of Galaxy 2. And the Lumas are, not exactly sacrificing themselves. if we dug a little deeper into the lore through the library and all that, and I think it was already mentioned to us once or twice offhandedly, we'd learn that the Lumas are actual stars, like galaxies in the making, and many of them have sacrificed themselves to become something greater, to recognize their true potential, and become scores of brand new galaxies. Bunny says it may be better, but I enjoy Sunshine's more, because why wouldn't I? Sure. But also because I like simple and easy fights for some reason. That's a fair point. Sure. It's actually a poignant, rather touching ending. And I think that's, again, we didn't learn any of it because I didn't sit through the considerable amount of time we would need to, like, just be spoon-fed backstory in the library. But Rosalina's entire character and story, not even imply, but treat directly with kind of deeper, more mature themes than a lot of Mario's baseline cast and conventional stories do. And that's one of the things I really like about her as a character.
Welcome, new galaxy!
Not exactly deep, but very touching. I appreciate that a great deal. That's Galaxy, but we're not done. Normally I would... Oh, do we have to sit through the staff credits regardless? Hold up. I wouldn't be particularly upset if we had to. Okay, Bunny says all we got in Sunshine's ending is the best character dying, then immediately coming back to life. That's a common thing in Mario games. And Disney films, if we're going to continue that series of analogies. So, normally I would give my closing thoughts on a game after we complete it. After we 100% it, or extract as much out of the game as I would care to. But since we're going to be viewing a staff roll for the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and summarize my thoughts on Mario Galaxy as a whole right now, since the purple coin missions don't change that much. Super Mario Galaxy is probably, from both a design perspective and my personal perspective, easily the strongest entry in the Mario 3D All-Stars pack. It is quite impressive to see exactly how much Nintendo was able to iterate and expand upon and improve upon both the mechanics and the basic design principles of their 3D platformers in the span of just over 10 years, right? From Super Mario 64 to Super Mario Galaxies, I only want to say around 10 or 11 years, though I could be wrong about that. It's very, very impressive stuff. And I think Compared to Sunshine, Mario's baseline suite of moves is slightly expanded once again to encompass nearly everything he could do in Mario 64, to later be expanded upon once again come Odyssey. And while he feels maybe a bit less weighty, a little bit floatier in this game, the control at no point feels slippery or loose. Instead, it captures the feeling one might expect to see either on a planet with slightly less gravity than Earth, or it allows for more seamless integration of mechanics like the spin jump, which emphasize verticality and pinpoint precision movement. The variety and amount of stages present in the game is an extremely welcome addition to the series from my perspective. Longtime viewers of this channel know that I am a massive fan of aesthetically distinct settings, so areas that look and feel different from one another. And while relying to a greater extent on conventional Mario tropes and biomes than maybe I would like, Mario Galaxy does this quite well, presenting a diverse multiplicity of locales, and doing something that I think is very smart, taking maybe briefer concepts that they didn't have a fully fleshed out, like maybe world in mind for. Like the obstacle course constructed out of sweets for the Sweet Treat Galaxy, and relegating those to shorter, challenge-based levels that provide a single star after a few minutes of playtime, still giving the players the opportunity to experience an idea for a unique aesthetic or environment that the devs had dreamt up without necessarily having to stretch it too thin. Contrast this to Super Mario 64, where every single stage had 7 or 8 stars, even those that maybe didn't feel like they warranted it, or Super Mario Sunshine, which was padded to hell and back through the use of blue coins and repetitious Shadow Mario fights and 100-coin missions and all of that mishigash. And here we have a game that makes far smarter, more complete and respectful use of the space and time that it has. I personally think having many different stages, each with anywhere from 1 to 5, on very rare occasions 6 stars, as opposed to a handful that have 7 to 10, oftentimes with a lot of those being simple filler missions, is preferable. It allows you to design the space that you want people to navigate through in a stage intentionally. It allows you to waste absolutely no space or no time, and it allows you, moreover, to present a variety of different ideas and environments to the player in a fairly concise fashion. Nothing here wore out its welcome. Unfortunately, the power-ups introduced to this game, while all great fun to use, even the Spring Mushroom with its extremely wonky controls, never really felt fleshed out to me because so many of them are used once or twice, oftentimes optionally, and then never again. The Fire Flower, for instance, isn't engaged all that often. Likewise for the Boo Mushroom and the Spring Mushroom. The Red Star, while absolutely brilliant and used to interesting effect in the Gateway Galaxy's Purple Coin mission, doesn't really feel thoroughly integrated into the game since we never have to use it or encouraged to use it anywhere else. In fact, we can't use it anywhere else. So that's a black mark against the game, as is its reuse or iteration upon mid-game bosses in the Garden Dome's secret galaxies, and the over-reliance on Undergunner bosses starting in or around Dome 5. It kind of implies to me that maybe the devs either ran out of ideas or began to run out of ideas, or couldn't finalize a lot of concepts they had in mind for later stages, bosses, or like indigenous creatures. Bowser's fights and stages were universally a great deal of fun. While none of them reinvented the wheel, many of them did reinvent gravity and use it in wild and interesting ways. His fights were pedestrian, but perfectly serviceable. And Bowser Jr.'s stages, on the other hand, represent way more of a mixed bag, with Megaleg and Jr.'s personal fight being quite well done, I would say, and the airship armada giving him something of an actual stage, but again, that third and final encounter just reusing material from the first stage, to great detriment. I think Galaxy is at its best when it's constantly shoving something new and exciting in your face, and at its worst when it's trying to pad for time. Something, to be fair, it does far less than other games that in the franchise which preceded it. Galaxy 2 trims the fat even further, presenting us with non-stop thrill-a-minute action across just as many galaxies, if not even more, and a whopping 240 stars to collect. Oh yes, we gonna be doing that. Bunny says this is where I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna chill since it's getting late. Maybe do art, drop it into the Discord. Of course, thank you so much for joining us. And the purple comets have appeared. This will allow us to access the purple coin missions and complete the game. Let's see how many of them we can do tonight. Let's sign back in. Accessing the file from that smooth toad icon. Notice we have a little crown by our, or beneath our file name. The best file name, for the record. Indicating that we have completed the game, or completed the galaxy reactor at the least. Now there's 15 power stars left. And all of them are tied to purple coins. At the very least, y'all, we were able to get, and yeah, we need them to access another world. Once we complete this, we'll be able to access a couple really interesting things. Is this just some one-ups? Yeah, alright. Yeah, sure, we'll take them. 15 special missions. Let's do it. Oh, shoot! That's right, since we left the file and had to log back in, we lost our stash of one-ups and had to restart or resume with only 4. Tricky. Hopefully we won't need them. Our first purple comet, you see, is available in the Good Egg Galaxy. I don't think this one's super tough, but let's have a look-see together. Oh, I just love that bright neon purple. And as I said, these are essentially much better 100 coin missions. So let's do it. Purple coin omelet. So are there special conditions here? Is it timed or what? Or is it just going to be... Nope, just gather a butt ton of purple coins across the second stage? We can do that. And thankfully, the purple coin comet usually doesn't give us a unique theme when it's overhead. Like the intense OSTs used for the... I want to say Speedy and Daredevil comets, or the weird underground theme remix associated with Cosmic Mario. Let's go ahead and grab star bits, even though we don't need them. Now, did we gather all of the coins on this planet? 15. It's a nice, you know, round number, so we should be good. Oh, shoot, we're gathering some coins just by flying through the sky. And you know there's a ton of them here. Maybe another 15? Since this is the first proper galaxy in the game, it has one of the easiest purple coin missions out of the entire lot. So don't expect them all to be this simple. And of course, just if you haven't noticed, purple coins, I don't believe will replenish our health. It would be something of a game breaker if they did. Let's go ahead and punch them shites. Another 10. Okay, so probably, if we're following the pattern, 15 more on the Yoshi Egg planet. And I don't think you can soft lock yourself out of this star. I think the launch stars are set up to just toss you in a continuous circuit until you gather all 100 purple coins, or gather 100 if there's more than the required amount. Which there often are in these stages. There's often, you know, maybe 110 or 100 and 20 or something like that. There are a fair few that just have a like, non-negotiable 100, but those are usually tied to either time trials or scouring some of the larger, like, distinct land masses in the game. Okay, here we go. Where's this going to take us? Back here. Alright, very good. Now all we need to do is catch this last launch star mid-flight, and we should be good. Fingers crossed. Yep, there we go. There's our last 10. Now, where's our star going to spawn? Back on the first planet. Okay, so let me just catch one more launch star, and we'll be good to go. At least we got to hear the lovely Good Egg Galaxy theme once again. And unless I pay the Luma, the unique Dark Violet Hungry Luma, which is not going to happen, we will have no control over where the Purple Comet spawns, so we'll just have to be bouncing around these galaxies, probably out of order, until we gather all 15 outstanding stars. That one was nice and easy, though. They won't all be. Now we can finally complete these mainline galaxies. Okay, Polari, where's the next one? Okay, so it looks like we can go literally anywhere but Honey Hive. Space Junk? Okay, we can go do Space Junk. Then maybe the Honey Hive Purple Comet will spawn. To the best of my knowledge, or my memory, the Honey Hive Purple Comet mission is just a casual scavenger hunt around the central landmass of the Honey Hive Kingdom. Space Junks, though, I think might be timed and set on that debris field, meaning it's a little different. One thing I love about the purple coin missions, unlike the 100 coin missions or the blue coins from earlier titles, is every single one of them does something just a little different with the stage. Like introducing time limits, or additional hazards, or giving you one shot to get at least 100 coins out of an auto-scrolling segment. They're not all just cut from the same cloth. Yep, we've got 2 minutes to gather them all and pick up our star. And, as you may have noticed, there's a totally different configuration of platforms here. This is the Purple Coin Spacewalk. I really like this. Totally different level layout. Timed. Gotta love that. Fortunately, our long jumps are our best friends here. That's half of them right out the gate. 10 more. Wait, I see 10 more over there. Oftentimes, the purple coins will be in sensible little disbursements of 10 or 5 like this. Oh man, we've got like, a dance remix of the, I think this might be the main theme? The Good Egg Galaxy theme, I believe. Alright, can we make it? Yes, we can! Hey, now all we have to do is make it back. Easier said than done, seeing as I remember where practically none of these platforms are. Oh god. There we go. No! Oh! Oh! Oh man, I thought that was the... I had it. I just thought we were directly in front of the platform. That's alright. That's alright. This is a really fun one. I do not begrudge having to do this a second time. That was a little closer than I'd like. This is more like it. Not even 30 seconds in, and we've got 6 out of 10 little patches collected. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just one more. It's right down here. There we go. 10 out of 10. Now let's move a little bit to the right and then down. Let's just try walking it back since we've got over a minute. Oh god, this remix is so good. Or rearrangement, I should say. There we go. That should be all of them. There we are. Nice and safe. So I got a little greedy there, and we suffered for it, but we got all 100 coins in the Space Junk Galaxy. And that's one more we can cross off of our list. Very proud about that. 13 more. Alright, Polari, can we head back to Honeyhive then? Yes, we can. Now it's the only one that's available. Alright, sure. Battle Rocks and Dreadnoughts are the two that I'm, like, dreading. Admiral Kirk, a friend of the show, mentioned in chat a few days ago that, he has very, very bad memories of Dreadnought's Purple Coin mission, which brought my own bad memories of it flooding back. Those are both going to require us to make it through the, like, auto-scrolling, point defense gauntlets on the Battle Rock and the Dreadnought, while collecting at least 100 coins out of a massive patch of them that are placed, along the course. If you don't collect at least 100 while being under near constant fire, you fail, lose a life, and have to try again. Honeyhive's, contrarily, is quite simple and low-key. It might take us a minute, though. Because, again, the Central Kingdom's a big, big place. The Honeyhive's purple coins. Let's do it, number 3. And oh my goodness, they're everywhere. A similar concept would be used in Odyssey, as just a standard collectible. See, in addition to regular coins, which you could use to restore your health, or even to buy things, each kingdom, or stage, barring a handful that are used exclusively for boss battles or other special encounters, would have its own, like, regional, like, national currency, in the form of so-called regional coins, different little purple tokens that you could collect in each stage. There would be a set number of them, usually either 50 or 100, I believe always 50 or 100. And you could collect them placed in various out-of-the-way spots, or sometimes in obvious spots intended to get the player exploring down a certain path, and exchange them at that kingdom store for special outfits and souvenirs and just little completion bonus thingies. This feels like a spiritual predecessor to the regional coin system, to me. The coin collecting missions have really undergone some pretty drastic changes throughout the history of 3D Mario. I gots to say, I quite like these. Okay, so the path to the Queen's Court is sealed off, meaning there won't be anything we need to gather in there. Let's just collect these suckers. Don't think there would be any in these towers of slabs, but we'll break them anyway. Are there any up here? Nope. Okay, looks like we might need the bee mushroom for the rest of these. Wait. First things first, a butt ton of star bits, thank you very much. and a single coin. This is what I said by Honey Hives is easy but might take a minute. There's going to be lots of singular purple coins we have to collect. Or very small patches of them, like these up here. Is this... Okay, just 2, not 3. Wait, do I see purple coins behind the... Yes, I do. Oh dear, how are we going to get in there? Oh! This spits us out back here, I see. Well, okay, let's collect what we can. Can we even become B Mario in this stage, or are we stuck in our standard form? I don't know, I don't think I saw a B mushroom. Could have totally missed it, however. This is one of the most sedate purple coin missions in the game. And I want to say, quite accordingly, this stage's autumnal analog, Gold Leaf Galaxy, works much the same way, just a pretty chill little scavenger hunt. Which is fine. Given how frantic some of the others are going to be, I could use this. I could go for this. Let's use some old school strats to slowly jump our way up this steep incline. Is this cheating? Not exactly, but it's far from the most legit way to do this either. Maybe we are intended to use B Mario at some point. But who cares, we're doing it this way. Almost at the top. Almost there. Oh wait, we dropped down here, right? Yeah. Alright. We'll need to get those 3 behind the portcullis at some point, then. There we are. Now we just need to... Oh, hold on. Collect everything up here, and then maybe we'll find a way to open the portcullis somewhere nearby. Oh, we've got 3 placed in what I'd say was a nominally precarious position over here. I actually favor the idea of spreading the coins out in a stage like this when you have like a large, intricately designed landmass you'd kind of like everybody to appreciate. It makes an exploration mission make a bit more sense here. Okay, let's run up the wall for another handful of coins. Please, God, just don't let me die when I hit like 90-something. It was always the worst feeling in Mario 64, you know? When you're almost to the 100 coin star, and in some of those stages it was absolutely brutal to get. Like, ditto with Pianta Village in Mario Sunshine, and you die like when you're 1 or 2 short. Ah, that's just the worst. Let's grab those 3, there we go. Will this spawn star bits or coins? Oh no, this will spawn bridge, never mind. Might as well climb up to the top of the kingdom first before we collect the last few on the slope and near the second vine. Back there on that last landing. Alright, just 31 to go. Oh, I see. We can get behind the portcullis by jumping off of this, which we will do in just a moment. This stage might be one of them that has exactly 100 coins. I get the feeling that it is. The way it's designed quite like this to promote exploration makes me absolutely certain that it is. Let's see, perform a couple backflip jumps for these. Good. Let's not forget that there's a few down here. Whoa, okay. At the very least, we didn't take damage from that. Could have been a lot worse. I love that these suckers, at the end of their quote-unquote attack, will just flip themselves and we can finish them off. Nice and easy. Now what's up here? Looks like 3 more coins, probably? 3 or 4? 5. Oh, shoot. Big spender. Okay, there's a couple ways to handle this. Oh, so close. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. Whew. Let's go ahead and collect the spare coins over here first. These 3. Good. Now work our way back up, and back behind the portcullis to collect the last few coins. Or rather, what I think are the last few coins. We'll see. Never have gotten used to having to shake the Pro controller so wildly for that, but... I would assume the star's going to spawn behind the portcullis too, or at the very end of that honey-covered trail down below. Up we go. Yep, now we're going to have to platform our way down. Like so. Good. Very good. Oh, we're gonna be missing 1, aren't we? Ay, always the worst. Unless, is it over here? No. Okay. Now, since we know there's probably exactly 100 coins, let's see if old Brady can't find the one he missed. Oh, it's over there, behind the crystal. Alright, that could be a lot worse. Let's do it. And I'm actually pretty determined, you guys. I want to finish this tonight, if we can. Now again, some of the later galaxies might be so complex we just can't make that happen, but I'm gonna do all I can for you guys. Thank God the optional galaxy, or the secondary galaxies, especially the ones with the mini games, don't have purple coin missions. That'd be nightmarish. Down we go. Oh, it spawns right back at the start. That's kind of convenient, actually. You could access this pretty cleanly from anywhere in the stage, just about. Let's meander our way back on over, and that is 1/3 of the purple coin missions in the game, not counting Gateway Galaxies, done and dusted. So where to next, Polari? How many of these suckers are available? Ah, lots of them. Let's go ahead and take care of Battle Rocks. It's one of the worst ones. So getting it out of the way would be quite advantageous. And, oh, right, I forgot to mention, we have completed every mission available to us in the Terrace Galaxy. Terrace Galaxy, listen to me. Terrace Dome. This will be the final mission in the Fountain Dome. And what a doozy it is. So we're gonna have to complete the point defense gauntlet while gathering at least 100 coins. And there's not a lot of wiggle room. There's maybe like 110 or something. Purple coins on the battle rock. Let's do it. You can see why this would be so troublesome. Fortunately, we start out with just a massive, massive array of them. And there is a life shroom midway through to help us out. I do appreciate that. So here, avoiding the obstacles is actually going to take a backseat to just gathering the damn coins. Now, fortunately, unlike the Dreadnought's mission and Gauntlet, this platform moves rather slowly, and is quite large, giving us plenty of room to maneuver. Oh, yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay. And I want us to see roughly how many coins there are in this stage. Oh yeah, getting electrocuted will also just totally screw you over. Oh, this one also gives us the awesome little dance remix. It's almost like a futuristic disco version of the Good Egg Galaxy theme, which is right up my alley. So we missed one coin. Let's keep that in mind for our counter. We missed one. Encouraging us to high jump over the laser walls. I like that. No, don't tell me we needed to grab every single one. Yo! I thought there was wiggle room. Sorry, that's what makes these so difficult. Unlike other stages, there is no wiggle room here. Okay, well, we can do it. We can do it. Now that we know that we absolutely cannot miss a single coin, we can do these. Oh man, Dreadnought Galaxy is gonna be brutal then. I don't think there's any others like that, this demanding, with precision and on an auto-scrolling segment in this game. I want to say there's some similar challenges in Galaxy 2, I could be wrong. There we go. The problem is the ones aligned with the, like, absolute side of the platform will often not be at a height relative to Mario where he can reach them easily until the coin is perfectly positioned, or the platform is perfectly positioned. At least this one's pretty short. The Dreadnought Galaxy's gauntlet, as you recall, lasts for ages. No, 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 no. There we go. There we go, that's all of them. Right on. Perfect. Give me my star, Guillermo. I don't know why he wouldn't otherwise, but now we've got it, and that is the final mission of the Fountain Dome down. 4 more to go, or 4 more domes. I gotta say, crew, we are clicking these off. Just 11 more. Oh, yikes, didn't mean to do that. And while I dread Dreadnought Galaxies quite a bit, oh, the only one available to us is the Ghostly Galaxy. Okay, let's go see what trouble we can get it up to over there. What was the first Bowser's Galaxy again? The Star Reactor. Right, Star Reactor. Dark Matter Plant. In the Galaxy Reactor, okay. I have no idea what the Ghostly Galaxy's Purple Coin mission is like. I totally forget, so we'll be discovering it together. It's one of my favorite galaxies, aesthetically speaking, so I do look forward to revisiting it. Also, for a stream series, I think the Purple Coin missions being available only after the game is completed is actually somewhat of a nice touch, because with the exception of the 2 auto-scrollers, we get to go back into somewhat casual runs of each of the main galaxies where we spend a considerable deal of time, and basically take a little victory lap to pry one more star loose from each. Mario Galaxy 2 also has a hub world, but unfortunately it is tragically small. And also nowhere near as involved as the Comet Observatory is. There are distinct worlds on a world map that you get to move through, though, often presenting you with multiple choices of galaxies to tackle in a given order, which is quite nice. Alright. This is probably like purple coins in the manor, or what? In the bone pen. Okay, so gather the purple coins along the pole star path. Okay, cool. I feel ya. There's gonna be a time limit here, isn't there? That would be the only way to really introduce considerable difficulty into this. Oh, Christ, yeah, 1 minute. Oh no. Oh god, no. I can't. Now, fortunately, there seems to be way more than 100 coins here, but God almighty, I won't be able to do this. Not the first try, anyway. Yeah, this is just absurd. To learn, anyway. I mean, like, as a mission, it's perfectly well designed, and I have no complaints, but... Pull them all. Oh, can we get them? Holy shit, we did! By the skin of our teeth, but oh, we're gonna fail because we're still on the timer. It's one thing I'm not super keen on in Mario Galaxy compared to other games is if you're on a timer, it will keep running until you acquire the star, as opposed to stopping the clock just as soon as you complete the objective. Okay. Running into the mines doesn't really matter unless it kills our altitude. Okay, can we get this sucker? Let's try to gather as many as we can from the periphery early on. Yikes. So that we can finish somewhat nearer the middle. We're not gonna be able to get this. Damn it. Oh, maybe. Okay, can we do this? Can we do this? As long as we don't go flying all over the damn place. There we go! Okay, took us 2 tries, but not bad at all. Kinda wish we got to explore the mansion a bit more for the purple coins, but that's a fair use of a mechanic or a challenge unique to that world. Or largely unique to that world. Time limits are kind of going to be a common thing when it comes to purple coin missions. Okay, Polari, where next? We can do Gusty Garden, Sea Slide, or Dreadnought. Oh, hell with it. I'm just gonna, like, get the bitter medicine out of the way first and go for Dreadnought. Gusty Garden would be, like, the perfect ultimate conclusion to this streaming series. Like, have it be the last galaxy we play. those aesthetics and that music, that'd be the perfect note to send us off on. Let's get the stuff that has the greatest likelihood of, like, souring our mood out of the way first. And y'all, we've got, like, more than an hour of the stream to go, at least judging by my regular schedule. And we're already closing in on halfway there with these suckers. And we've not been doing purple coin missions that long, we really haven't. What's this one, then? The battle station's purple coins. Alright. Wait, battle stations? Was this maybe originally called the Battle Station Galaxy, and it was renamed because it's a bit similar to Battle Rock? Okay, at the very least, they're kind and give us a life shroom right off the bat here. Okay. The first stretch is not bad. What I fear for, yeah, these. Where we have to platform upside down, or at a 90-degree angle. And, like, accurately judge our jump heights and things like that. That's gonna be a nightmare. Okay. Those weren't bad. Whoa, 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 Mario. Fuck! Are you kidding me? I was doing great, and then we blow it because I jump a little too close to the platform. That didn't even have anything to do with missing one. Welcome back, Bunny. Oh, you made your own Discord. That's lovely. We're actually doing pretty well. This is the toughest blue coin, or purple coin mission in the game, and at least from what I've seen so far, aside from making a stupid error, this has not been too bad. After this, only 9 stars to go, and we'll be done. Unless we unlock the bonus stage as a result of getting all 120 stars the first time. I don't think that's true, though. I think you do have to go through and do everything a second time. Under vastly preferable conditions, but still. Oh, fuck! Yeah, that keeps happening. Yeah. This is the one. I elected to do this early, so that I won't be potentially very frustrated near the end of the stream. It's all downhill from here. Gotta make use of that more often, using star bits to detonate cannonballs. I have a feeling it'll be particularly important in this run. Like so. No. Oh, shit. Well, we're screwed. Oh, the timing here is just so tight. Yep. It's okay. It's okay, we'll just hang in there. Platformers are very difficult sections, and platformers tend to make me extremely tense. Because it's always one little tiny wrong move that will just screw you. And yes, buddy, I will never get the names of these coins or stars or what have you correct. Just not gonna happen. I assume you've made your Discord server into like a haven for fellow sunshine lovers? Okay, good, we can grab that one easily. Oh, now these. Oh, shit, this is the bit I was fearing for. Or fearful of. Apologies. Okay, just don't choke. Almost there. Oh god, almost there. It's okay. Ah, it throws us through the last coin. Thank you, God. Ah, there we go, yeah. Yes, we did, Guillermo. Funny says, did I ever tell you about a red coin mission in Sunshine I'll never enjoy due to the amount of pain it caused me? It made me feel. No, please do. I actually enjoyed most of those. Relative to some of the red coin missions in, like, the late game of Mario 64, they were usually pretty straightforward. I thought, anyway. And not totally, there's a Sunshine category, yes, but I made it to chill with peeps. It does have a Sunshine theme, though. And I doubt I'll get any actual fellow Sunshine fans in the server since I mostly invited my friends and don't know how to advertise servers correctly. Still new to this whole thing. Not a problem, you can advertise them by posting permanent links, say, in the description of your YouTube, or in mine or Seth's server, probably. I'm certain she wouldn't mind, and I don't. Okay, where are we heading to now? Toilet Bowl Galaxy? Yep. So, it's either going to be purple coins on the, purple coins on the Tox blocks, like stone cylinder, or it's going to be purple coins in and around the main landmass as part of a fun little scavenger hunt. I'm hoping for the former, actually, because that would be just a bit quicker. Probably going to spend about as much time jogging back and forth between domes as we do actually playing purple coin missions tonight. This, I believe, is the final mission in the kitchen dome, which will leave us with only the engine room, the bedroom, and the garden to complete. Nope, beachcombing for purple coins. It is going to be on the main landmass. And is it going to be timed? Don't know. Oh, look at this. Everything's being rearranged. That's very nice. And we're hearing the usual theme, so maybe it's not timed?
Yes.
Huh. Well, this is very cute. Kind of fitting of the beach-themed world to serve as something of a vacation for more arduous purple coin missions. Yes, this is precious. I don't mind this at all. Quite a few of them are going to be down in the drink, no doubt. But first things first, let's gather all of them on these outlying islets and sandbars. Oh yeah, I can see him down there. Not very many purple coins are submerged, however, given how many of them are up here on the surface. And we've not even ascended to, like, the back of the tank. This is all just on the bowl. Come on. Alright, thank you very much, Bunny. I'll be sure to take a look and join, and I'm certain quite a few of our other community members will as well. Thank you for sharing. Alright. It seems like a lot of these are just going to be incentives to scamper around and collect or explore every inch of the toilet bowl. Which is fine. Let's go ahead and collect the ones that are down here. I would assume probably a total of 10. Down beneath the waves. Which for the first, like, seriously aquatic-themed galaxy, you would expect a bit more, but hold on. Are there any back here this time? No. Sure would be great if my camera was working. There we go. Oop. Shell? Okay. Well, my goodness, I don't know if there's even 10 coins down here. Maybe 5. It's a very interesting design choice. I don't dislike it or anything, I just find it curious. I do appreciate the subdued version of the stage theme which plays underwater. It's a 3D Mario staple. We're missing one near the roots of the great tree. Yeah, here we go. The tree with a very curious looking texture. Is this even a tree or is it meant to be some kind of great coral structure? Nope. That looks like it was a tree stump at one point. Let's... well, maybe, maybe not. I have no idea what this is intended to be, actually. If it's a tree stump, it's the most poorly textured one I've ever seen, so I have to assume it's a gigantic coral structure or something. Okay, let's collect the last few on the docks and then move up to the back of the toilet tank. This is going to be another one of those missions where I have precious little to say because we're just going to be, like, going over the entire stage with a fine-tooth comb. Not with any significant challenges in the way, just kind of enjoying the scenery. Oh, the spring mushroom. I honestly wasn't expecting to see that here, but alright, sure. We'll get some use out of it. Seems like there's going to be 1 or 2 coins in the top of every single palm tree on the island. Just about. None over on the right side of the planet, however. Almost 2/3 of the way there. Making very good progress. Are there any up atop this palm tree? Not that I can see. Oh no, yep, there it is. Well, looks like a job for Spring Mario. I assume we also need this form to get up to the, yep, the uppermost reaches of the stage. So we'll go ahead and gather everything we need down here before becoming Spring Mario once again. Fortunately, water dissipates, I want to say, virtually all of Mario's alternate forms, barring maybe Ice and Fire Mario. So it's a handy way to drop power-ups you don't need. Water for just about everything, and light for Boo Mario. There we go. Whoop, didn't even grab the edge of the ledge there, just kind of levitated himself atop the platform. Bunny says, I swear I love this tropical setting, it's so nice. Yeah, it's very relaxing for a mid-game Galaxy. I would say I prefer this to, the Ocean Ring Galaxy that's available as part of the, I want to say, the Engine Rooms stage offerings. Just because there's a little bit more substance here. There we go. Is that all of them? For now, anyway. So now let's transform back into Spring Mario and head up on top of the tank once again. Hopefully our last 19 coins will be up here. Just don't want to throw ourselves off the edge now. But I see that we will need to be Spring Mario to get some of these. We can then, like, just dive into the water and revert to our original form to collect the rest, however. That's handy. What's waiting at the very top of the island? Bunny says, I absolutely adore tropical settings just in general. We need more games nowadays with lots more tropical settings. Oh, there's plenty of them, I believe. And don't let me go to Hawaii, I'll freak out. Well, I am a historian specializing in 20th century indigenous Hawaiian or Kanaka Maoli intellectual culture, so this is as close as you're getting for now. Yay! Okay, I think everything else should be easily acquirable down on the back of the tank. Oh yeah, Bunny, I know Hotel Delfino's a real thing. Totally unrelated, I'm certain, but... I've always been fond of, like, taiga and tundra settings, so give me a place that's freezing cold and covered in snow and ice any day. Okay, looks like the coach gives us our star this time. I'll take it. Thank you, thank you. Bunny says, oh yeah, but it's such a coincidence and I love it so much. Nothing wrong with that. I'm certain it's a very nice facility, too. Bunny says when I'm older I should visit a nice tropical setting for a couple days. I haven't been to one in real life before. You definitely should. Unfortunately the closest I've come is like southern Florida, but it is very nice. Next we need to head to the bedroom and freeze flame. Okay, we can handle that one pretty quickly. As I mentioned previously, I do want to save Gusty Garden for our absolute last galaxy, so it can serve as something as a victory lap for all of us. Even though I want to say its purple coin mission is one of the slightly tougher ones of those that remain. So most of the major galaxies have 6 stars, with a couple exceptions having 7. And a ton of these, like boss and secondary galaxies, just have the 1. I think that's a pretty solid disbursement. Okay, this is all going to take place on the Frozen Summit. Oh god. Is this going to be a Spring Mario stage as well?
Yes.
Okay, so down at the base of the mountain, collecting these suckers will be easy. There's our ice flower, thank you very much. The individual coins scattered around the summit itself are going to be hell to gather, I promise you. So let's start by gathering everything we can up to around Baron Burr's throne. Oh, hey, hello. These are not the 100 coins we need, but glad to see them, all the same. Hello? How are we... Okay, just perform a backflip jump. Okay, we can do that. Bunny says I'm right next door to Florida, and my sister used to live in Florida before she moved to Alaska. It's pretty nice, though I don't remember much of it because I was so young when I visited her. I've never been myself. I desperately want to leave the country and teach internationally once I get my credentials. Would love to travel to Bhutan one of these days. Possibly even work there. It's a lovely part of the world. And rapidly developing an extremely robust educational infrastructure. Or higher ed infrastructure, I should say. So opportunities for employment, albeit through contractors, would abound. This is how we reach the summit. Don't want to do that quite yet. Bunny says, sit me down on your stereotypical beach and I'll happily sit there for hours right by the water. Well, there's plenty of them right near you, then. Good deal of fairly high-quality beaches at that. A lot of these, well, funnily enough, the easier purple coin missions that just require us to scour an area in the style of a scavenger hunt are the ones that are going to take us much longer, because there's not a time limit or a specific challenge associated with them. Of course, there's some over here. We'll need to keep that little nook in mind later on after we clear the Baron's throne. Oh, core, there's a ton of them up here. And I'm fairly certain, yep, 2 more behind here. If there are just 100 coins in this stage, then only a tiny smattering of them will actually be available near the mountain peak. Meaning we'll be collecting them one at a time along the entire back end of the stage. Hello, Toad. You just keep doing you, buddy. We gather everything we could here. I do believe so, yes. Easy, easy, easy. And notice our spin loses much of its potency and its utility when we transform into Ice Mario. Same thing for Fire Mario, I believe. Bunny says I missed the beach. I don't even remember the last time I've been to one. Around 2014? Maybe when the summertime comes around I could try and talk my parents into taking me to one. As long as it's safe, yes. By all means. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Shit. No, no, no. Alright. Not exactly the best place we've gotten ourselves into. We can make it. Got probably a couple spare coins over here. Yep. Oh, quite a lot, actually. Wow, look at that. Anything over here that we missed? I really don't want to miss like a single coin and have to descend the entire summit again. No, it looks like we're in shape. Bunny says, beaches are just Gelato Beach in real life to me. I can and will spend my entire life there if I'm just left there. Well, right on. It's lovely to have particular settings that you enjoy and bring you a sense of peace and tranquility. I'm that way, funny as it sounds, with a proper, really quiet, like, little patronized sit-down restaurant. Like the odd sit-down Chinese place or Thai restaurant where you can just sit and waste an hour or two with delicious food. That's my happy place. And I've not been in my happy place in going on a year. Wow. So hard to think, yeah, that this has been almost a year of quarantine, which I'm thrilled is finally coming to a close, but is going to be come with a significant price and I think a substantial healing period or recovery period for all of us. In terms of mental health, I mean, and just overall livelihood. This is what happens when scores of people don't listen to best practices and not exactly advice, but orders for dealing with an all-consuming plague and decide that going to the bar is more important than saving the lives of their fellow citizens. We all pay for it. Let's see, any obstacles there? No? These coins better just be festooned among the uppermost reaches of the summit, and they're not. Shit. Where are we missing them? Where are we missing them? Where are we missing them? Okay, we're going to have to do this old school. Captain Toad, where the fuck are my coins? Oh, no. Oh, we're gonna have to long jump up to those, aren't we? That's still only 2 of the 5 I'm missing. Or, sorry, 2 of the 7 I'm missing will have 5 outstanding. Maybe from the summit we can see something. Bunny says, Gelato Beach isn't even my favorite Sunshine stage. It's my least favorite, in fact. Yeah, you mentioned that in passing. And, I didn't go outside before quarantine started. Nothing has changed for me. See, I started having a real, totally fulfilling life about 3-4 months before quarantine, like, for the first time really intensively. I loved my job, I loved going to social events and all this. I loved interacting with my students and coworkers and my friends and all that. And I moved out of the family home. I was 22 years old and moved down here to this lovely little apartment. And not 3 months into my, like, actual, like, you know, quote-unquote real life, well, just bad luck of the draw, quarantine hits, and I'm stuck just kind of waiting this out, hoping that I and all my loved ones, you know, make it to the other side safely. That everyone does. But we will make it. It's nearing its end. Now, hold on. Where are my coins? They've got to be... They're not near the Baron's throne, but maybe down there, over on that face of the mountain? There we go. That's more like it. 1 and 2. Oh, I saw them. 2 here, and then 3 up on the mountain ridge. Okay. We can do this pretty easily, in fact. No, 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 no. This is why I said I'm uncertain if we'll get all of the purple coin stars tonight, because in addition to a couple of them being just a smidgen challenging, there's also a lot of them that just take up a fair amount of time. I'm fairly certain sea slides may be among that number. Here they are. Now let me guess, it's gonna be back up on the summit, isn't it? No, no, back near the stop. Bunny says, I like to imagine that one day we won't have to worry about this kind of stuff ever again, and that maybe we'll just forget this ever even happened. Well, I think, or I hope, that people learn a lot of lessons about not taking the people or the things in our lives for granted, about thinking selflessly about others, and that maybe the collective good is more important than one's individual welfare. That is to say that we shouldn't go around acting like jackasses and saying, well, I'm not at risk of XYZ, and putting others in harm's way, because it hurts all of us, in addition to it just being the right thing to do. Admiral Kirk asks, oh boy, have you done Dreadnought 100 yet? Yes, sir. It took us 4 tries, I want to say, 4 or 5? I got it out of the way early on, because I wanted this purple coin stream to serve as something of a victory lap. And good evening, I hope you've been doing well. Dusty Dune is next, and I honestly forget this one. Does it take place on one of the planets where we have to be pushed along by a sand current? I think so. Or it involves one. Oh, no, it's just Mission 2. Mission 2, but, like, coated in purple coins. This is not bad. Or it's not gonna be bad. Hold on just a minute, folks. I'll be right back. I have to deal with a blood sugar, not exactly issue. I just have to calibrate my new sensor. One moment. Actually, folks, I'm so sorry, but as I got up and did calibrate the sucker, I received a notification in my email that I have to fill out some paperwork in advance of the upcoming semester, so I'm gonna have to jump right on that as it's due in like a day. Just needed a really quick turnaround on it. So unfortunately, I'll have to leave it for here tonight. Leave it here for tonight, sorry. But we should be back tomorrow with not only the conclusion of Super Mario Galaxy, just need 7 more stars. That shouldn't take us even a full hour, I don't think. but also the premiere of a brand new little series back over on the PlayStation 4. So I do hope you'll be available to join me for that. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, whether you've been joining us actively in chat or you're catching this after the fact on youtube.com as a VOD, thank you all so much for your patronage and your participation tonight. Really appreciate you guys, and hope that you'll join us tomorrow. We'll be starting much earlier, so hopefully that'll be more accessible for a lot of folks. Until then, have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye-bye.